Right, Sean, Katie, Sean. Katie, what happened to...
Try again?
Mm-hmm.
Go on, take two. And go.
What happened in The Last of Us?
The last episode of The Last of Us. It was the episode...
Yeah, what happened to the...
Don't worry, don't worry.
Gone to
don't
poo!
Worry. And you were hyping yourself up, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't
Yeah,
worry.
I don't make enough.
So what was it, episode 3? This is episode 4. It was quite a sad episode, wasn't it?
It's a very sad episode.
Started off with Ellie and Joel walking, trying to get to Bill and Frank's.
Yep.
They kind of stop off at this, like, I guess it was a petrol station or something. Ellie decides to be weird and she finds one of the things trapped under rocks and stabs it in the head.
Uh-huh.
But then for the rest of the episode we just followed Bill and Frank, didn't we? And yeah, it was like start off with Bill, who like was one of those kind of really paranoid kind of guys.
Survivalist.
Yeah, he had like a bunker, he had lots of weapons, he kind of knew exactly what to do. But he became lonely. That's when he met Frank. He let him stay. Obviously they fell in love and that was really nice. We saw how they met Joel and Tess, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Yeah, Bill wasn't kind of sure about them at first, but Frank wanted to, he feels like we needed friends.
Yep.
And we just kind of watched them get older and until they were really old 20 years later, and Frank was suffering from some kind of illness, some kind of incurable illness, and wanted to die. He wanted Bill to give him one last good day and then for him to give him loads of sleeping pills and kill him.
Yep.
And Bill did that. It was really kind of heartwarming but also really sad because he was like, there was already some in the bottle and Bill was like, yeah, and it was like, oh, Bill's killing himself as well.
Killed himself as well, yeah.
Yeah, and then it ended with Ellie and Joel arriving there and them discovering that they were dead, but they did get everything they needed.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a car, so
yeah,
they'll be moving a lot faster.
And Ellie snuck a gun.
She snuck a gun.
Yes, this is episode 4.
I swear to God, if there's any more heartbreak in this episode, I can't take it anymore.
There's been like a death an episode, isn't there?
I know.
Been a death in every
Everyone that we
episode.
meet is dying except from Joel and Ellie, and I don't like it. Guys, I'm gonna be real. So I feel like we just need like a chill episode where they like just drive
It's a zombie
around.
apocalypse. What kind of
They
chill
just need a
episode?
chill episode where they just drive around, they bond a bit, do all really nice, and that's it. I don't need any more death, heartbreak, or sadness.
If that's your prediction, you're going to be disappointed.
I know you say that about 3 consecutive episodes where all the characters that they make me like in like 10 minutes die. That's not okay. You can't do this to us.
I never said it was okay. I'm just saying. Like, well, the only thing I know for sure is that Joel and Ellie aren't dying. Like every other character,
I'm like, oh, you're probably dying
all
soon.
bets are off.
I thought Tess was going to be one of the long runners. I didn't think she was going to die as quick as she did.
Someone pointed out that the flannel, do you know how I was saying how great flannels are when Joel was driving in the flannel? So that flannel that he was wearing was actually the flannel that Frank arrived in when he fell in the hole. Which, I don't know what that adds to the story, other than to really nail down the fact that flannels are awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I always turn out in a flannel.
Someone also commented that wasn't how
No,
it happened in the game.
It's different apparently. I think it was Ray. I think Ray pointed out that I think Frank's just dead.
You're right. Joel's not going to be happy.
No. She's probably going to save his life
Probably.
with the gun. But she'd be like, yeah, see, told ya.
Shouldn't be playing with it though, girl, have we?
At least she's not pointing the gun at her face. That's something you always see.
Okay, that's fair. She's taking the bullets out and she's now playing with it.
Let's face it, if you've got a gun, would you not be there going pew, pew?
I'd be holding it like it was a bomb like this. I'd be like,
Keep it in there next to your sarnies. Oh, that's what they need.
Truck.
A big truck.
There's those then.
Yeah.
See, if I was in a zombie apocalypse, I would get a big truck like that, put a bunch of metal spikes on the side.
How would you put the spikes on the side?
Hmm?
How would you put the spikes on the
You're a
side?
welder. I'll get you to put the spikes on the
You
side.
have to do this every hour.
Gas breaks down over time.
That might be just a show. Just okay. So this is how you picture you in the zombie apocalypse,
This is
and me
your fault
going,
then.
let's figure out the, the mathematics behind it. How would you
Doesn't
do it?
matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston. Volume 2. Look, you get it? 2, like T-O-O. He'll be back. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Can this just be the rest of the show, please?
Or just Ellie reading puns to Joel.
Yeah.
He was dying to crack a smile there. He was doing that thing where he's trying to be, he's trying to be cool, but deep down he wants to smile.
Must
know, like
be
when-
some truck.
When you get angry at
Used to stick
someone.
big ass plows on them and clear the roads for their tanks and such.
I want to see a tank. Got something else. It's light on the reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
No. Put that back.
What?
That's not for kids.
How do
Ellie,
you even walk around with that thing?
please get rid of it.
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about.
She was looking at naked men. Joel's still trying to be the dad figure. No, don't be looking at those.
Oh, look. You'd feel like people would kill them for food, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you think people would tear those down for metal? I actually just like looking at the sort of the desolation. This is a very melancholy song. Oh, there's a tank. There's a couple of tanks. She was in awe at a plane and a car. That's just a field. Looks like they're going into a wood.
What do you want to... What was it? Raiders, he said. You had to worry about.
There's all sorts. Raiders, slavers. But they're in a wood. Is there not just fungi everywhere?
So what are they gonna do? Rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
Okay.
Eat you.
Why did you go there?
Well, because, come on, it's not that far of a stretch to imagine people turn to cannibalism.
Kind of good.
Well, that would be Frank's then.
Yeah, get the pun book out. Let's hear some more puns. Let's see Joel's disappointed face.
Ooh, that would kick me out a bit, that.
They don't even have tents. Or a portable toilet.
Don't worry about that. She took loads of toilet roll, though, don't worry.
That's true.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
You dick! Did you read this?
No. Go to sleep.
See, he's starting to like her.
See, if that was me, the only way I'd feel safe is if, like, I could zip it all the way. I'd be, like, in it. Inside of it and just zip it.
That's it, just bag yourself up. Then how easy would it be for someone just to sort of steal you?
Police said.
No one's gonna find us.
Well, that just seems like a jinx. What he's playing at, folks.
Okay.
Oh, she believes him. Good for her. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable just being in a sleeping bag like that. When we go camping, we have giant 5-person tents. And there's always a room dedicated to the porta toilet. I always have a table in the middle,
A TV.
a TV, DVD player. So,
It's more glamping than camping.
yeah, there's no way I'd be going on this trip.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee? Tommy?
Younger or older?
Younger.
Why isn't he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
Come on, you're starting to like her. We already like her.
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. A few months later, they ship him off to Desert Storm. You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
That's another one. Do you relate to that one as well? Except if it was you, you'd be... Did you say it was really uncomfortable sleeping in a car? So how do you do it so well?
No, but I kind of like, when you jostle around a bit, you do kind of wake up, don't you?
Katie, I've known you to fall asleep on a 3-hour drive in the first 5 minutes of that drive and then wake up at the end. Like,
no, but I do kind of like, I'll kind of, my head, because it'll be up and then it'll hit off the window and I'm like, ugh.
say me, I genuinely can't sleep in a sitting position. Even on aeroplanes, I can't sleep. You literally will be in the most, like, you like contort your body and then you'll be out. Like, no warning or anything, you'll just be, 1 minute you'll be talking to us and the next minute you're out for the count.
That's why I'll listen to music on cars and in car journeys because it'll keep me awake. Tip. And I was just going to say, not being funny, but there's not exactly anything on the road that I'm sure they don't have to obey the laws of the road.
Yeah, there's no police maintaining the roads anymore. I'm sure,
Just drive literally. He probably doesn't want to go through the
I
city
can't tell from this. I'm
because
all turned around.
but
Don't look at the state map.
traffic
Look at the
cameras.
I don't
inside.
know where we are in that either. This is my second day in a fucking car, man.
Please help!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Put your seatbelt on.
You
Seatbelt.
gonna help him?
No.
It's a ruse. Oh, well, that's just bloody cheating. Ah!
I don't think so.
The guy was flesh and blood, just run him over. Like, I'm one of those people that when some fool casually just walks across a road, driving, I would just say, just hit him. It's his fault. In this scenario, zombie apocalypse, someone's shooting at you. Run him over.
And you squeeze through and you don't come out until I say, okay?
Woo! This is all very tense.
And they're not gonna hit you. Look at me! They're not gonna hit you. You stay down, you stay low, you stay quiet.
How many bloody
Okay.
bullets have they got?
Go!
well, that was an old QZ, wasn't it? So it's like something's happened to it. I take that as a no.
She's got a gun. Oh, he's got a shotgun.
Are you fucking dead?
Oh. Oh. Gun. Ooh, hurry up. We don't want anything to happen to Joel. Hurry up and do it. I bet you shot him right in the butt cheek.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. We're not fighting anymore. I'm Brian. What's your name?
He's remarkably calm.
Oh, he does not look impressed.
To be fair, she just saved your life. Let's see, it's gonna stab him. Save the bullets.
Ellie, I gotta get in there. I can't fit through. Let's go. Fast.
Right, now, were they raiders? Or were they just like
Might have just been people from the QZ that we saw
Okay.
lately.
I'm good. I got some food in here still, and I got your light, so.
Oh, that car didn't last very long, did it? Is it just knackered now?
well, the wheels are gone. A lot of the windows have been shot out. Windscreen's done.
Took them 3 episodes to get the... Looking for a battery, wasn't it, in my mind?
Uh-huh.
In this day and age, that would cost a fortune to fix, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if there's any reliable mechanics around. Garages, you know. Okay, so it wasn't just the three of them.
So I mean, it's like the whole. It's like. She said she saw. Is that the QZ?
Yeah, well, we saw the gate.
But before, people dying was okay. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
Here. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
Kathleen, for God's sake. I delivered you. I'm your doctor.
Yes, she seems a tad unstable. Although, you know, I suppose her brother did get beaten to death.
So maybe some people in the city that Joel can find and help, or they can help him. If they're against them.
Well, it sounds like this lot deposed.
Fedra.
Yeah. I mean, I already know that Fedra are a bit heavy-handed. It's not Fedra who were in charge of the QZ. We the people. Oh! Oh, look. Truck. Yeah. Truck.
It's in bad taste, isn't it?
We
Ah,
the-
yes, they had barbed wire on the bumper.
We the people. I wonder if Zeb Colt, Jack Swagger and Cesaro are there. That's a wrestling reference. See how many people get it. Granted, it's from the dark times of wrestling. You know, when everyone hated wrestling.
But they'll be coming through these places soon enough.
They stumbled into the right city, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So what do?
Thing is, I didn't hear that guy coming. He shouldn't have had to have. You know,
Well, you're glad I did, right?
you're just a kid. You should know what it means to. Well, I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to. And I'm sorry.
Oh.
Nice one.
There you go. Look at.
Oh, look. They're being friendly.
Okay.
Went from no good to helping at use one.
Still not there. Hold up. She's absolutely tucking it in.
I mean, fair play though.
Oh, it's just every time he tells her to do something, she just doesn't do it. You don't get a gun, she steals a gun.
In your backpack.
Yeah.
She
We'll
puts
get
it.
through this.
I know.
It's a bit like what you were like as a teenager.
Fuck.
What is... Oh,
That's a run moment.
what is...
Is that the goo? Is that the fungus? The fungi?
When do we tell the others?
Where'd you be without me, huh?
Now, Wyoming.
Yeah. Walked into that one.
Oh, they're becoming a real dynamic duo. And I love it.
All right. As far as I can make it.
How Joel just says little grumpy things, and Ellie just giggles.
How many flights would it take you? It's 25.
Oh, I'd make it at least 3 or 4. Then I'd have to set up for the night.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
Come on.
Again, it's one of those
It's
things where
weird.
it's like you can understand from his point of view. At that point, he's not scared to do anything because he's lost his daughter.
I think the thing is as well though, it's such like a
Hey,
weird.
3 floors, that's good.
It's gonna have to be.
Like, post-apocalyptic world. It wouldn't be.
Give me a minute. Leave the ass. 56 years old, you little shit.
That's what I mean. Grumpy little lions. Giggle. I hope that's what I'm like when I'm an old man. That's what I'm like now, innit? Just say grumpy things and everyone giggles at me.
Joe. Well, good night.
See, at least they've got little,
Yeah, good night.
what are they, mattresses?
I think they're like cushions from a seat or something.
Oh, they haven't got a quilt or anything.
It's comfy.
Heated blankets, nothing. See, I wouldn't be able to endure a zombie apocalypse.
What, sleeping on the floor?
No portable toilets, no heated blankets.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side. Is it because you were shot there?
Probably more from shooting. So if you want to keep your hearing, you stick to that knife.
Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Oh, he liked that
it's
one.
good.
He liked that one.
That was so goddamn stupid.
You laughed, motherfucker.
I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
Now, this is what we like to see.
Oh, they're
this is what we
bonding.
want.
They're bonding over diarrhea.
Why did you have to... Come on.
That's what it was.
I know, but still.
What the heck?
Was that Henry and Sam?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
God, he only looks young as well. Both look quite young.
Well, I guess the
Ah.
glass didn't do anything.
That was quite a nice episode.
Yeah,
There was no death. No.
was death.
Well, yeah, but not death that I cared about.
Alright then. You didn't care about Brian.
No.
He introduced himself and everything.
Well, yeah, but that was... I didn't get to know Brian. He's probably a nice man, but... it is what it is.
Yeah.
I wonder who Ellie was talking about then when she said it's not her first time hurting someone.
Well, she's probably hurt people. She's had to survive.
I wonder if, because I was thinking, do you remember when they were asking her if she was by herself when she snuck out and that was when she got bitten? If she wasn't really by herself. It seemed like she kind of hesitated a bit, but then she said she'd hurt someone.
Yeah.
Maybe she was somehow the cause of like a friend or something dying.
Who knows? Yeah, it's nice to see them bonding.
It's about time.
You know, diarrhea jokes never get old.
God.
Even in zombie apocalypse, they're still funny.
Post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, that was us reacting to episode 4. Let us know what you thought. That was the shortest one yet, that one.
Was it?
40 minutes or so. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We try to upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
How many more episodes of there is
I
there?
don't know. Don't know how many it's going to be. I imagine it's something like 8 or 10 or 12.
So we could potentially be halfway through.
Might be 6. So I've got Google here. Why am I get my phone?
Yeah, you're looking at your phone.
How many episodes of The Last of Us. 9.
Oh.
So we are nearly halfway through.
Probably gonna be gearing up for like more pain, heartbreak, and despair.
Maybe. Who knows? Did I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching.
You're really falling apart
I'm getting
today.
old.
You're really falling apart.
I'm like Joel.
I need to know.